Hello again. Here I am with video number 4 in the same day. I thought it would be fun to get to know one another and to find fellow weight loss surgery patients that we can share with. Let's do a weight loss surgery tag. And I wrote down a bunch of questions that that a lot of people ask anyway. So I don't have them in any order. I just wrote them as I thought of them. I mean, I jotted. So there's no particular order I formed them in, but they probably should be in a better order. Am I blurry? Yep. Gunner and Dixie made it go out of focus. Okay, so let's start with your weights. What was your heaviest weight recorded, your surgery weight, your current weight, your surgery date, and how far you were out. So that's all the first question. So my highest weight recorded was 298. My surgery weight was the same. I was not required to lose any weight. I might have been 297, but we may as well say 298. My current weight is, today it's 197. Yesterday it was 196. 2 days ago it was 198. That's where I'm at. My surgery date was 10/21/14, and I had R&Y, gastric bypass. Okay, I'm going to check these off as I say them so I know I did them. Okay, did you have any other weight loss surgeries? Yes. 6 or 18 months after my R&Y, I had a paniculectomy. And on October 25th, so a month and 5 days from now, I'm going in for weight loss surgery revision. So my answer to that is definitely yes. Any skin removal? I had a paniculectomy. So that's kind of the same questions there. What is your goal and have you hit it? My goal has always been 170, and no, I have not hit it. That's why I'm heading in for the revision surgery. Are you compliant with your plan as per your surgeon? 98.5% I am compliant. I have had things here and there, as I explained in other videos, but yeah, I might even be 99% compliant compared to what I had in a 4-year span. Absolutely. Do you get in every single day your proteins and vitamins? Are you on a vitamin regimen? Absolutely. I get my protein every day, and I make sure I get my vitamins because I see too many people not. I didn't talk about this girl in any other videos, but someone I met online had gastric bypass a year before me, and I said, are you out of your mind getting that surgery? What is wrong with you? Lose the weight on your own. I mean, yeah, I was one of them people, unfortunately. Till I hit my rock bottom and knew I needed that surgery. Well, she got the surgery and she lost a lot of weight. She went from bigger than me she was probably 340, 350, down to like 120. I think she's sitting at like 130, 40 now. She did not take her vitamins or her protein. She messed up her life. I'm just going to say that. She was homeless for a while. It was a mess. It's still a mess. So she's 5 years out. She lost 1 foot from her diabetes a few months ago, and so far as I know, the other foot went. She never took care of herself. She didn't get the surgery soon enough, she says, but that's not why. I know it's not why. She never got in what she needed. I think she said her protein was so low that time, they were going to put a pump in her stomach to get whatever that's called. They were going to tube feed her. Just absolutely, you have to get your vitamins and your protein in. Excuse me 1 minute. That's my husband. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I don't even know where I left off here. Oh, getting your protein and vitamins is so crucial. I mean, I remember yelling at her. She had to get them, and she didn't listen. I even send her stuff that I had gotten that was extra or I didn't use or whatever. I send her vitamins. I send her protein powder, and I don't know, I expect to see or hear she died at some point. She didn't take care of herself at all, but you have got to get that protein and those vitamins in every single day. So my answer to that is 100% yes. Do you miss food that's bad for you? Yes and no. I loved French fries. I loved potato chips. I loved soft pretzels. But, you know, I don't love them as much as I love being where I'm at now and feeling the way I feel and looking the way I look. So no, I don't really miss foods that are bad. I have made keto soft pretzels, and the carbs were like 1.2, 0 sugar. They actually had 10 protein per pretzel. They were good. They weren't like your normal soft pretzel, but I have alternatives. If I want a bad food, I eat things that are good for me, even if I eat it. You know, I was never the biggest spaghetti person, but if I want spaghetti, I do zucchini noodles or I do spaghetti squash, and to me, it's even better than spaghetti. I don't miss it. No, I don't. So that's my answer. Do you have any regrets after getting your surgery? My answer to that is the only regret I have is the fact that I did not get it sooner. So, no, I don't have any regrets. Obviously, I'm going back in for a revision. So, Molly, come here, hon. So, no, I don't have any regrets. Hold on a second. I'm not going to pause. The kids want potty. I'll be right back. Come on. What are you yipping for, Goofy? Benny, are you going out? No? All right. Bird, come here. Want to come on video with Mommy? Come here. Booba-looba. Come here, little man. Everybody gets to see Benny. Here he is, the little schnoodle-boodle. Okay, so my only regret... Oh, you're in my necklace. My only regret is that I didn't get it sooner. Hold on, Ben. Okay. I could have had a much better quality of life sooner than I did. So that is my regret, is not doing it sooner. Okay. Has your relationship with food changed? 100%. Food used to be something I ate for boredom. I ate for celebration. I ate just because. And I ate way too much of and the wrong stuff. Now, I don't care. I could care less about food. I get my protein mainly via shakes and yogurt, cheese. You know, it's just, food is just not what it was to me anymore. It just isn't. So my relationship has definitely changed. What is your reason or motivation that you either A, got weight loss surgery or you keep compliant? My motivation and reason was I was at my rock bottom. I was so miserable, in so much pain. Even getting a shower, I would bawl my eyes out. The pain was that bad from my back and all the weight I was carrying. And again, I was only 297 or 298 at my highest. I never even hit 300 pounds. And the pain I was in, I can't imagine. Like when I see people in 600-pound life, man, I feel their pain. If I carry half of what they carried on their bodies, and these people... Did you hear those crazy dogs? They went back in. And these people are, you know, my height and weigh 500, 600, 700 pounds. I just can't imagine. So my reason for continuing and my motivation is I want to be healthy, and I want to, you know, I want to feel like I'm alive and not slowly dying. My family, my fur children, they need their mom. My husband, he wants his wife. He didn't marry me to be a widower. My parents, I could, you know, I have 100 reasons why I did it besides for myself. So, you know, if ever you're stuck or ever you want to do what you shouldn't do as per eating, always remember your why. All right, excuse me. Now they went back in. Oy vey. They're up for adoption if anybody's interested. Hold on, Ben. Mommy will pick you back up. Stay there. No? Come on, guys. Gracie? Good girl. Good girl, honey. Okay, for the record, and if you are not new to my channel, my children are so not up for adoption. I would die without my babies. They are my entire life, my entire world. So that was just being funny. But some days I want to ship them to the doggone gypsies. Okay, so that was my why. Did I have any complications after surgery? Zero. I didn't have pain. I didn't take pain medicines, anything like that. Even after my paniculectomy, I took one Vicodin day of surgery and not another thing afterward. No Tylenol, no anything. So, no. I didn't have any complications. I was very lucky. I do know that there's some that do, and my heart goes out to them. But I was one of the fortunate ones that did not have any complications. How did your family take you telling them you were getting weight loss surgery, and did they support you? My in-laws were extremely worried, my mother and sister-in-law. But when I quit smoking, they said that they knew I could do this. They had no doubt in their mind. My other family, my blood family, not my in-law family, they said that I had to do what was best for me. And my husband, he's been amazing. From start to finish, even now, he does not feel like I need to lose another pound. But he respects what I'm saying and how I feel. So he's never said to me, don't do this. I don't want you any thinner. I couldn't have a better husband than the man I have. I'm going to tell you that right now. I am extremely lucky. Sometimes he doesn't think I think that because, well, you know how husbands and wives are. But I'm telling you, that husband of mine is amazing. And I won't give him up for anything in this world. So it does indeed help when you have a support system, especially your significant other, whether it be your spouse or, you know, you live with your sister or your brother or your aunt or your uncle. It doesn't matter. When it's your household, it helps tremendously. So I was one of the lucky ones that have incredible support. And even with my revision coming up, my in-laws, my mom, my dad, my mom, they all are like, you know, as long as you're sure and you know what you're doing, we'll stand behind you. How do you get better than that? So I just hope you all have the support system I'm fortunate enough to have. All right. Have you had any regain? If so, how much? Have you got it back off? And how did you? In my case, I've had zero regain, so I can't answer that question. Do you still measure and weigh your food, and do you partake in meal prep? I do meal prep. I do not weigh and measure. Like earlier, I went out in the kitchen. My husband was eating beef sticks, and I got a tablespoon of cottage cheese, stood there talking to him, and ate that cottage cheese and came back in the room. Cottage cheese and my protein, that tablespoon of cottage cheese and 2 protein shakes is all I've had all day today, and I'm up since 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock. I'm not going to go to bed for a while, so I'm going to need to get more protein in. I'm sure I'll have yogurt. Maybe I'll have some cheese. But, I mean, I'm getting there. I doubt I'll have cheese because I don't really want to eat. But anyway, I don't weigh and measure anymore because, again, I don't hardly eat. And when I do, I eat the right foods. So my pouch tells me, bam, you're done. And I listen every single time. The only thing I overeat, and I don't overeat it, I don't know why I said that. The only thing I overdo when I put it on my plate is a salad. But my husband just sits and waits because 4 or 5 bites in, I'm like, oh, I'm done. And my salad goes to my husband. So even when I want to attack a salad, because ever since I'm little, I love salad. Salad, salad, salad. That's all I ever ate. I can't even eat that. So I don't do that. And the other question was meal prep. Oh, I did answer that. I do sometimes. I've been getting more into it, but yes, I indeed meal prep. Do you still use protein powders or shakes? 100% yes. If I don't, I'd never get anything in, and I'd never see protein because, again, I'm not an eater. I really am not. So, absolutely. And as long as you're getting what you need, even though your surgeon wants you off of it, off protein shakes at a certain point and get your protein from food, In theory, that's fantastic. But if you're a person that, number one, can't stand meat like me, I eat very little meat, and even then I'm fussy and like, I'm not a meat eater. And a person that doesn't eat much, how do you get your protein otherwise? My surgeon is happy I'm just getting my protein in. So whatever source that is, he's grateful I'm getting it in, and so am I. So as far as the surgeon saying you can't do protein shakes or shouldn't, get your protein in no matter how you get it in, get it in. That's what matters in the end. All right, and my last question that I could think of is, what is your best advice to a pre-op and or a post-op? My best advice that I can ever give to anybody considering this surgery, so pre-op, is do your research. Know exactly what you're getting into and what you're signing up for before you ever even make that first call. And I addressed this in another video of mine. So that is my single best advice for anyone pre-op. Anyone post-op, my single best advice is comply 100%. Comply. Because if you don't, you're going to go back to where you were, or maybe worse. So those are the best things that I can say. Research, educate, and comply. And you got this. You really do. You just got to do it all the right way. All right, so that was my weight loss surgery tag. I don't know who I'm going to tag yet. Donna and Christina for sure. I might tag my new friend Alex. And then, of course, you guys, please tag whoever and give a link to my original video here, I ask. And maybe we can keep this going and keep everybody tagging and get to know each other and build a little community here within YouTube. All right, so I'm going to tag my people. And again, when you tag your people, please link them back to my video and we'll get a roundabout going here. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because again, I got lots more coming. And I thank you so much for being here. To my subscribers and new to my channel, I'm grateful that you stopped in and you're here with me. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great night.